Hi guys, Paul here at Radioshop Pickups, and in this video I'm going to show you how to tape up a humbucker. You may have removed the cover for aesthetic or possibly for tonal reasons. Either way, you've now got some exposed wires, which you can see here. This end of the pickup is a special area of attention. We need to get that pickup taped up so that it can go back in its mount or into the pickguard that it came from. We're going to be using this wonderful stuff. It's cloth back tape. It comes on a roll like this. It's quite expensive, but once you've got it, you can use it for a multitude of guitar purposes. And one thing just to bear in mind is that it loses its stickiness pretty much straight away. So you need to get it on fairly quick. And also, if you find you need a second go at it, you're going to need another piece because the other bit would have lost its stickiness. So the real business end of a pickup, as you can see here, is where the connecting wires are. And we got to be really careful that we don't break any of these. So I just use something really soft like this, which is a toothpick, or a cocktail stick as we call it here in the UK, and I'm just very carefully making sure those wires are not sitting proud of the base plate and are just tucked away and not going to become a problem later on. By using a toothpick, I'm obviously using something which is wooden and just a little bit softer and less likely to break the wires. So we're going to start at the business end, which is the bit with the wires exposed, and we're just going to take a piece of the cloth tape, which is around about 1.75 inches long, and we're just going to get it so that it's actually touching the very bottom of the base plate, because this will get us in the right position for us. And I'm just going to push it round at this area, just at this end. And you see where there's a gap between the two bobbins? I'm just going to push it in there and just gently, it's closing up where all the wires are and also covering up any of the coloured wires. A lot of pickups will have green, red, maybe white wires, which is going to be a little bit unsightly from above. So this will sort of push those in and just make sure that this area is not going to sort of come back out and the wires are not going to become a problem later on. I just tuck that round and really sort of push it quite tightly, making sure the cloth tape is touching the bottom of the base plate. Having covered up the part that's got the wires exposed, we're now going to actually look at the other end and just do one big wrap around. And I find that is plenty. You know, if you go in straight off the roll, it's plenty sticky for now, and it should stay in place for decades really, unless it's disturbed. And we're just going to make sure, so we're going down the other end, and we're going to start in roughly the place where we actually started when we did the other bit. And just making sure that the tape is touching the bottom of the base plate, and that'll be our guide. That'll actually get it into the right place for the top as well. Again, I'm putting a little bit of sag in there, a little bit of sort of extraness, just to sort of push into the gap. We want it to look tidy, and I want it to sort of hug the bobbins as they go around. Again, I'm just bringing it round, making sure the tape is touching the bottom of the base plate, and that's putting it in the right position. When I get to the bit I've already done, I want it to sort of follow that piece perfectly. So I'm pushing it into that piece nice and snug, and we're going to come around again, making sure everything's touching the bottom of the base plate. And we're just going to do a little bit of an overlap. And then once it's overlapped by say 1/2 inch, just going to break it off and then push it in and make sure it's touched and everything is done tightly. Just give it a little bit of a squeeze all the way around. But that should look great. And as you can see there, the tape should sit just below the lip, the top lip of the bobbin material, and that'll give it a really tidy look and a traditional appearance. I hope you found that useful, guys. If you did, we'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and also check out the rest of the videos on our channel. We've got a number of humbucker resources on there, including pole piece height setting and pickup height setting, so some really useful stuff there. And we'd also love it if you'd consider us for your next pickup project. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.